Well, nothing screams fun like the end of days. At least that's what TinyBuild thought when they made Rapture Rejects. Let's talk about this. Before we get started, don't forget to check out our sponsor Boss Boxes, where you can get customizable boxes full of gamer goodies sent directly to your door for a low price. Use coupon code AVERAGEGAMER to save 10% off your purchases, and if you sign up now, you can actually still get your hands on October's box before they're all sold out. Thanks. Alright, so this is Rapture Rejects. This is a game that's made by TinyBuild, and it's actually based around the Cyanide Happiness comics and cartoons. Now, I saw the trailer for this a couple months ago, and I couldn't stop laughing at the initial trailer, and now I really enjoy Cyanide Happiness comics and cartoons, because it's really refreshing, especially in today's political climate, where everybody gets offended by everything. Cyanide Happiness really just, they don't care. They make really funny stuff, and they don't care who they offend, because it's all in the sense of humor, and that's what I really like about it, and it shines through a lot in this game. And the humor in this really does shine through, especially if you're a big fan of movies like This Is the End, where this kind of humor is very prevalent and almost feels like it's a part of this same game world.
Hey, your dick! One more time, I'm gonna fucking shoot it off! You don't have enough bullets, bitch!
Now, the point of the game is the rapture has happened. All the people on Earth had gotten taken to heaven, and those that were not allowed to go into heaven and were left on Earth have to survive in the apocalypse, and the goal is to be the last one standing. Yes, this is a Battle Royale game, and I know there is a ton of Battle Royale games out there, and, you know, they're kind of flooding the market, but this game is one that's not to be taken too seriously. It's made to be more fun and lighthearted and not really be so aggravating or competitive like Fortnite or PUBG or H1Z1. This game is just get in and have fun, goof around, and laugh. And there is so much to laugh about with this game that it kind of takes it away and makes it its own thing, not just another Battle Royale game. Now, the game uses a top-down perspective where you can actually rotate the camera, very similar to Don't Starve, which actually I really enjoy. Now, right off the bat, it has full controller support, which also I really enjoy, especially with this game, because the way you aim, you have like a pivot point, and it's like a circle around you. It makes it a little bit easier to aim when you've got a joystick that's a fixed circle to do that aiming rather than a mouse and keyboard. Now, if some people are a lot more adept at using a mouse and keyboard for top-down games like this, it might be a lot easier for them to use a mouse. But if you're somebody that's just kind of occasionally uses a mouse and keyboard, or, you know, bounces back and forth, I felt it was a lot easier to adjust using the controller because it was a fixed circle. But that's just me. That's a whole personal preference thing. But aside from that, it's a top-down perspective. And it plays like every other Battle Royale game. You go into houses, you loot. There are these giant satellites or telescopes that you can send up so you can actually look around you a little bit more and give you a little bit better viewpoint. A circle moves in around you. Now, there is some downsides, though. All in all, the game is a lot of fun, but there is a huge problem with finding players right now. I would sometimes sit in a lobby for hours and not find a single player. And the way it works is, there's a timer, you sit in the lobby, and then as soon as a second person joins in, the countdown starts. But it's a pretty long countdown, giving more people time to jump in. Now, you occasionally will get more and more people in there, but it was very weird. It was very scattered. It seemed like it would be, you know, one game I'd have 10 people, one game I'd have 2, one game I'd have 3, another game I'd have 6. It was very scattered, and then sometimes I never found a game at all. Now, that's to be expected. This game is in closed alpha right now. It's not available to the general public. You can buy your way into it, but it's not available to the general public yet, so it doesn't really shock me that there's not a whole lot of people playing this, especially seeing how the hoops I had to jump through to actually even be able to get into the game. Another major downside is the netcode. There's only 2 servers, East and West. If you play on the East server, it's more geared towards European players. If you're going to play on the West server, it's more for the United States. Obviously, I was playing on the server for the West, and it was very bad. It didn't matter what my connection was. My ping was all over the place. The desync was really bad. It made it really hard to play, and actually made it very difficult to enjoy the game, because so much of the game depends on where you're aiming and timing your shots. Even though it is supposed to be more of a laid-back, enjoyable time, it still was, but it also made it kind of aggravating, because you could be aiming at somebody and then you, not the other person, would shift where you were standing, and it would throw your aim off, and it just made it very difficult to play and to know where to time your shots because of how bad the servers were acting. Now, I don't know if it's necessarily just a server location issue or if it's a netcode issue. Because I've been able to play games on servers out of the country, and I usually don't have that big of an issue if the netcode's good. So I'm thinking it might just be a netcode issue. It might be a little bit of both, but that is definitely the biggest hindrance on this game right now, is that I have yet to find a single game where I could actually play with less than like 120 ping or have no desync issues. All in all, this game is really fun, it's enjoyable, it's got a lot going on for it, and if they could fix the desync issues and server issues, especially if the game actually got a good amount of population playing it, this would definitely be a game that I can see myself playing, especially whenever I'm just wanting to relax and have a good time. Now, I don't think I would play this game and take it seriously like a competitive shooter, but it is a game that I would definitely pick up and play when I'm wanting to have a laugh and just enjoy myself and relax and have a good time. So if you're looking for a game that you don't want to have to take too seriously and you don't want people being overly competitive, this is definitely the type of game for you to check out. It is really fun. It's enjoyable. If you like the art style like this and the games that play like Don't Starve, I think you would really enjoy this. If you're kind of burnt out on all Battle Royale games, I would still give this one a shot, because it's not really, it doesn't feel like a Battle Royale necessarily. It feels more like you're playing in a comic book than it does anything else. But that's all the time I got for this one, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little review of Rapture Rejects. What do you guys think? Are you guys interested in trying it out? Are you thinking you're going to pass on it? Would you like to see some of the bugs in it get worked out and actually give it a shot? If it was free to play, would you play it? If it costed money, would you play it? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you like this video and you want to see more, please click that red subscribe button. And if you want to know anytime Nathan or I upload any videos, please click that bell icon, because YouTube's not giving notifications out. But that's all the time I got for this one, and I will see you guys next time.